The old phrase, "it takes all kinds," certainly applies to today's ag industry. The new marketplace demands diverse talent and lots of it. The Farmers Cooperative knows that in order to move its business forward, it needs good people in all areas of its operations, from transportation to grain to feed to agronomy to sales to accounting and technology. The Farmers Cooperative has positions available today. The best part is that we're committed to help you build a career path for your tomorrow. FC offers internships to ensure we have the cream of the crop when it comes to talent. Whether you graduate from high school, community college, or a four-year university, even if you've never really considered a career in agriculture, we have something to offer to you. FC is a cooperative owned and controlled by the members who use its services.
They formed a co-op about over 50 years ago, and it started out to buy twine and coal. You know, it started from a few people thought they could get together and do it better together than they could individually.
Agriculture's changed dramatically, and FC is a leader in the field. What people don't understand today is they get a misconception when they talk about a grain co-op. It's just, the small little country store. Today, it's global. It's selling beans to Mexico. It's buying potash, fertilizer from Canada. It's shipping grain all around the world. And it's a diverse job.
Now, more than ever, it's an exciting time in agriculture. The world is looking to the agriculture sector to meet its growing needs. It's no secret that the most pressing demands being made by consumers around the world today are for food and fuel. Because the farmers that make up our membership are able to supply products to produce food and fuel, FC is uniquely positioned to help solve some of the world's most pressing needs.
Well, I'm originally from Northwest Iowa. I grew up outside of Leicester, Iowa. I've always been involved in agriculture, but I didn't want to stay in the farming side of it. So I came to Iowa State to get a degree in ag business and ended up doubling with a degree in econ as well. We've got 6 billion people in the world, going to be 9 billion in a few years, and we need a way to feed them. And there's no bigger ag commodity producing state than the state of Iowa. We're the biggest ag cooperative within that state, so I feel like this is the focal point of feeding the world right here at FC.
We've built a company that is strong, solid, and stable enough to stand up to the ups and downs of the economy, while progressive enough to drive and lead change when necessary. But we've never strayed from our core mission to serve the farmers that make up our membership and our company.
So when you think of really successful companies, everybody has a mission statement, right? That's kind of why we exist. It's to do for farmers what they cannot economically do for themselves. But another part of being a successful company, I think, is knowing how to get there. That's kind of what we do, but how we do it is a whole nother thing, and I think that's our core values.
We exist to serve farmers and to create the size and scale they need to compete in and serve a global economy. With the resources and the power of over 5,800 members who own our cooperative, we have the size and scope to compete in the international market.
This year we're going to be over $1 billion in sales. Last year we were about 700 million. And I have people say, is the cooperative getting too big? It's all about what it takes to play in the game. Size and scope is really valuable in agriculture today. You're going to have to be able to play the game with the big boys.
The Farmers Cooperative stands ready to meet the opportunities ahead. So where do you fit in? Our diverse workforce is made up of employees with a variety of education and work experience.
I think agriculture offers many opportunities in diverse areas that really allows people to use their interests and desire in agriculture and apply that directly to their career.
They kind of really tailor toward you as a person. They have specific qualities they like in people that they want in their company. And even though they may necessarily not have an open position currently for you, they will work to develop you, and when their position does come open, they'll place you kind of where you would best fit them.
After I graduated from high school, I wanted to come home and run the farm, but Dad said, no, there's not enough here for both of us. So off I went to Iowa Lakes in Emmitsburg. I wanted to get closer back to home and closer to the farming operations. While I was at Iowa Lakes, they had a on-the-job training program for 6 weeks, and so I went and worked for Farmers Co-op in Gowrie. When I left Iowa Lakes after the year, I worked part-time in Gowrie at the Farmers Co-op. Being close to my family is important, and we just like to get up there and help when we can.
Well, the people and the culture was one of the main reasons that I enjoyed my internship with FC so well, and ultimately one of the reasons why I decided to come back full-time. FC is large enough company that you can have a career with, but small enough that you can have an intimate relationship with the senior staff.
I graduated from Iowa State University with a degree in journalism and one in consumer psychology. And I've been working in corporate America for the past 10 years. I just recently came to FC and to the agriculture industry. And to be honest, I never really thought there'd be a place for me in agriculture. But with the way the world is changing, there's so much going on today in this industry that you can really do whatever it is that you're passionate about and study whatever it is you want, and you can still find a career in agriculture, and right here in Iowa, which is great.
FC is committed to being a good neighbor in the community, and through that we do service projects, donations, and also get active in the local 4-H's and FFAs.
We believe that our people are the driving force behind our past success, and that it will be our people that will carry us to future successes. The Farmers Cooperative stands ready to meet the opportunities ahead.
Disciplined FC means we know the value of everything we do, that we analyze and calculate all the decisions we make. We will make tough decisions, and we'll always err on the side of our farmer member.
Farmers Cooperative Company is committed to agriculture, to our employees, and to the members that make our cooperative one of the largest and most successful in the Midwest.
So one of the advantages of working for a cooperative over a big corporation is that they're a lot more tight-knit community. We're not as big as those big corporations. There's more of like an open door policy. I know I was able to meet the CEO the first day at intern orientation, and you get to know them personally on a first name basis. Whether you're an intern or a full-time employee, the work you do here is very important because we're here to feed and fuel the world.
Showing pride?
Together, we can take advantage of the new opportunities offered by today's diverse and global agricultural economy.
Agriculture's changed dramatically.
You know, this company's had to change. If we were still in the coal and twine business, we'd be broke a long time ago.
FC's strong, they're only going to get bigger, and they're only going to get stronger.
This is not your daddy's co-op anymore.
Today, it's global.
If you're going to play in a really fast game, you better be really good at what you do. You have to care about the farmer, and you know, you don't have to be a 4-year graduate to work for FC.
Job opportunities are endless.
This is a heck of a place to work.